That's the murderous drill bit that caused this thing here. At least I know it's sharp. It's quite dangerous. Alright, let's start. I've been living in my 1979 Mercedes camper for 2 years now. I love that van, but it was itching me to do my own conversion. Alone and without any experience, I sold my old van and started with my very own van build. So hey guys, and welcome back to my camper van conversion series. This time I'm going to install this little baby here. It's a cubic mini wood stove. It came all the way from Canada. I imported it since in this thing there is open fire. It's actually quite critical to make the right steps to install this thing. I'm not a professional, I've never done this before, so you know, heads up to you guys. If you guys want to do that, I think you should just order their stuff and then you don't have to worry about anything. I didn't do that and that was a pain, and now I'm stuck with stuff that might actually not work, but I'm still going to try it. Anyway, first thing I did wrong was getting only a single walled flue pipe, and the second thing that I'm doing wrong is that I'm using a bent flue pipe, so there are 2 elbows in my flue pipe. I didn't really have a choice because there's a lot of curvature up on the ceiling in the van, and that prevents me from going straight through the van. I'm wanting to try it anyway. Sorry, cubic mini wood stove, for not taking your advice, and I'm going to try it, and if I find out that there's not enough draft, the smoke is coming out from, you know, here and not going out on the top, then I have to do some changes. My flue pipe is a little bit too big now, so first thing I have to do is cut it. So it's going to be really hard to make this hole in the metal of my van roof, because from this side you can see that I already put the cladding up. The other option would be to do it from the top, but as you guys saw, there's the roof rack and I cannot remove the roof rack, so really there's no way for me to do it with the jigsaw. So the way I'm going to attempt this is with just drilling a bunch of holes. I'm really not looking forward to this. There's also this option to make to use this big drill kind of thing, that circular drill, where you can just cut out the whole circle, but I could not find one that is just close to being big enough for the flue pipe, and then also the extra clearance around it. I'm procrastinating because I'm really nervous about this, and just drilling. I will have to drill straight up, just through the whole thing, and it's just so nerve-wracking for me, and I hope it's not raining today, and then I don't even know if it's going to work. Anyway, it's going to be the last scary thing of this build, hopefully. Not too many things go wrong. I just cut myself really badly on this drill bit that I was trying to get out of this packaging. And I accidentally just grabbed it on the wrong side here, and it's super stupid because that could have been avoided by just wearing gloves. I'm not gonna show you, but it's bleeding like crazy. It's also painful trying to fix this up, and then have a forced break, and then I'll get back to you, and then I'll do the whole... Okay, I'm good, I'm all fixed up. Yeah, what did we learn? Always wear gloves when you're handling tools, even if it's just a drill bit. They can be dangerous as well, like knives, apparently. That's the murderous drill bit that caused this thing here. At least I know it's sharp. It's quite dangerous. Alright, let's start. now you're probably thinking it looks like an absolute mess up there, and I would have to say to that, I absolutely agree with you. It looks totally disastrous. I tried to smooth the edge a little bit, but everything that I tried just failed. Yeah, I don't really want to stick the angle grinder in there because it's really confined. Also, the insulation is not really fireproof there. I think I'm just gonna leave it that way. Yeah, you're not gonna see it in the end, so I think it's fine. Alright guys, so there's Hammerite on the metal and the wood here is stained and painted again. I'm just probably going to put the rubber sealing thing that I am going to use to seal the whole thing up and just put it there and then put it down with duct tape, and I hope that will keep it dry for the night. See you guys tomorrow. Good morning. First duty of the day, cut this rubber seal kind of thing for the roof. Alright, let's cut this. Okay, so I'm trying to remove some of the insulation that's still up here. Let's see if I can show you. Now I basically removed all of the insulation in there that I could reach. So next step is to actually put some other insulation in there that's actually fireproof. So the insulation that I'm using is rock wool. I don't really like to use rock wool because it's not very good for you while you're using it. It's not very environmentally friendly. And the big advantage is that it is fireproof compared to the other insulation that I used. Also, I did not buy this piece of insulation. Friends of mine used it, so I'm basically just recycling their waste. So I have no bad feelings about using this in this case. Okay, let's start this. Okay, so the footer gasket, whatever, is attached now. I think we can actually finish it tomorrow. I think we're really close. Alright, good night. See you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys! Let me explain to you the flue pipe problem. I can't stick the thing through the hole because this thing is stopped here because this increases in size here, as you can see here. You know, this thing here, it's getting bigger there, so I can't push this up enough in order to get it on here. And I tried like 100 different combinations of, you know, putting this apart and trying to put it back together while this is on there, and it just wasn't working out. So my solution would be to just turn this whole thing around like so. We have the broad side facing upwards. So that now I can take this piece of flue pipe and put it down from the top so that it will slot into this thing, and then hopefully I will not have any problems anymore. So that worked so far. It's not perfectly in yet. I will screw this whole thing here in. So I stuffed the upper flue pipe a little bit better in there, and now it's looking like this. Actually spray painted these screws here with heat resistant paint as well, so everything looks really nice now from down here. This is what it looks like from the roof. I also put the rain cover up there, and yeah, I recognize that it is really close to my roof rack and also to the solar panels, so that might be a problem that I will have to solve later, and otherwise I can just leave it that way, and I think it's really lightweight and it looks really nice. Okay, so now that the stove is basically done installing, I just need to test it. Next thing I want to do before I test it, I'm going to install this gas alarm. It's a triple gas alarm. It's the combo of carbon monoxide and KO gas, and that was basically the only one they had with this triple thing. I think this is really cool. I'll leave you the name of the thing in the description, but that's the company. It's not sponsored or anything, but I like the design very much, so that's what I got this one, and also because it's really tiny. So anyway, I'm trying to install this, and first I need to kind of find out where I can put this, because I don't have that much space left anymore. Okay, so now it's time for the first test run of the new cubic mini wood stove. I'm excited but really scared. So there are a couple of problems, and that might just not work. I'm actually not expecting it to work right away, but I hope I can make some adjustments so that it works. So just let it burn for a while, and so far it's working really well. Actually at the beginning there was white smoke coming out. Now there's no smoke at all coming out, so that means the wood is burned really well. And yeah, in general I'm just really happy, and I'm super relieved that it just works. Alright, I will burn up some more wood, and but I don't think there's anything new gonna happen today with this thing. So we will see each other like tomorrow or the next day I'm working on the trim pieces. So yeah, see you then. Good morning, guys. The wood stove is installed. I'm just missing these trim pieces here. First of all, I need to cut those and then spray paint those and heat treat them so that the spray paint stays on there, and then installing them. Okay guys, so this was it with working on the wood stove and also working on the fireplace thingy around it. This here is still drying, but apart from that, all the trim pieces are in. It looks beautiful with the tiles. It could have been better, but it definitely could have been worse. Yeah, and the fireplace just works, and it was super stressful. I'm so glad that this is over now. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you have any more questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. And maybe you want to subscribe if you like these kind of videos. I have a whole build series playlist on my channel of this fan, and I think there are going to be a couple of more videos of that, so if you don't want to miss them, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Alright, that was it. See you in the next one.